Hey everybody, welcome to Hills and Gills. Chuck here with you today, and today we're going to be customizing a jig head. I had a viewer drop a comment that wanted to know if we would do a video on how we customize our jig heads. We do anywhere between 102 to 300 every fall, and we use LA Color fingernail polish. And the reason I really like going with fingernail polish, the colors are endless that you can get. It's usually like anywhere between 99 cents and $1.49 a bottle at my local Family Dollar. As well, you can pick it up at Walmart. The next step that we're going to be doing, and that is UV resin. This right here is excellent. I get this at Hobby Lobby. I still got a 3/4 of this 4-ounce bottle right here. This is the clear hard. It dries super clear, very nice, glossy, and I gave like $12 a bottle for it. And then we're going to be doing the customize, and I get my eyes off of Temu. I got 2 packs of these eyes right here, 2 packs. They're anywhere from like size 6 down to 3 mm. And I gave $1.84 a pack for those. So I got close to 1,200 eyes for like $4. You can't beat that for the 3D eyes. I got these off of Temu as well. I got 3 packs of these from a 6, a 5, and a 4. And this is like a natural shad look, just a clear and black 3D eye. And I gave like 89 cents for that 3 packs right there. So let's customize this jig. Okay, since we're just doing one jig, we got it in the vise here where you can have a close-up and see here. And you see that little indent on both sides. That's just a little guide where I put the eyes on. I don't want them really sticking out on like a round type jig. Kind of like a pail head type. I'll take a set of flat pliers just like these right here. And I just take the jig, line the eye up, and then just put some pressure to it. That'll flatten that lead out. And all that does just give you a guide where you can have it flush for those 3D eyes right there. So the first color we're going to be doing is the primer. This is quick color right here, and it dries pretty fast. You get it shook up here, and it takes very little. Now, I've used the other LA colors and the white, but I found that with this, one coat usually does the job, because if you don't get all that lead covered and you're using like a chartreuse fingernail polish, or you're using like maybe a pink, any kind of bright color, the lead will make it look right black looking, hit an off color, that bright color. You really got to get that white on there and get all of that lead. Get all that lead covered. Just smooth him out there. And there we go. We'll be right back to add our pink. Okay, just took a few seconds for this primer to dry here. We're going with a hot pink. Always make sure you shake it up. Clean that brush off a little bit. And then we're just going to cover all of that white on that jig head. There we go. Now we'll just let that dry, and we'll be ready to crackle this. Got the pink done here. Here comes one of my favorite schemes when customizing the jig heads. And this is a top coat Crackle by LA Colors. So all you got to do is just put a light coat on it. Just cover the entire jig head with the black. And it's fairly easy to do when you're covering like bright colors like this pink here. When you once get that done, you can just see it starting to separate, and you see that pink coming through. And I'm actually just putting a little air on it, just showing you how fast that this crackles. And this is going in real time right now. I'm not speeding this video up. Absolutely love it. So we got our Crackle on now, and it pretty much dries instant. The eyes that we're using today, we're going to be going with, like, I call them a shad type eye, the clear 3D. That's what we're going to be using in number 6. These are Temu eyes. So all I do, I don't even have to put like crazy glue under them or anything like that, because they got adhesive on the back of them. They're super sticky and they'll stay right there for you till you get ready to get that UV resin on them. So I'll just add the eyes, and then when I get both on, I kind of just push them in, and they're sealed up there. And now we are ready for the UV resin. I use flux brushes, like what you would use if you're soldering, whatever you'd like to call it. These are super cheap. You can buy like 10 to 20 of them for like $3 or $4. You can get them at Harbor Freight, your local hardware store. And I've been using this one for quite a while. You see how it's got that UV resin on it. And all you got to do when you get done painting your jig heads or whatever you're doing, you can just take you a piece of aluminum foil, wrap it back up in it. Long as it's not in the sunlight or in a UV light, you can go ahead and use this over and over. So what we're going to do, I usually use like a pop cap or something to put my UV resin on. We're just going to take a little right out of the bottle right here for this one. I just put a little right on top of the jig head like so. And then I just brush it on. You can see that high gloss coming out from that resin. It just makes those jig heads pop. That's securing that eye in. That's also securing all of that paint. When this once gets hardened, you can go ahead and you can slam it on the concrete and you're not going to break it. The game changer for painting with fingernail polish. I used to use Sally Hansen. It worked great, but after a while, it really started chipping up on you. But you just see the gloss that you get right there off of that resin. Now, when I once get done putting that top coat of that UV resin on it, I usually just take my UV light and harden it up. If I'm just doing one, just doing a custom one, I may come up with a new jig tie. But if I'm doing like a bunch, like 10, 20, maybe 50 to 100, I'll just get that UV resin on. You don't want it where it's dripping off. It doesn't take that much. Just get it on there, hang it on your styrofoam box, whatever it may be that you're going to put the jigs on. Have you a bright sunny day, take them outside, let Mother Nature cure them. When that sun hits this, it's going to be instant. Within a minute, they're going to be hard. You don't have to worry about it chipping or anything like that. I absolutely love this stuff right here. It's a game changer, as I was saying. But there you go, guys. There is you a nice custom jig head right there. Guys, if you liked the video, I hope you give us a thumbs up. I really enjoyed making this. I hope this helps you out. Remember, Temu, guys. They've even got UV resin there. I've never tried it. I always stick with what I know that works, and that is from Hobby Lobby. So, hey, we're growing every day. Hope you subscribe to our channel. We got a ton of videos coming down the line on jig tying, more fishing, some hunting going on, a lot of stuff. This is Hills and Gills. This just ain't about fishing. It's about everything. We love all outdoors. So I hope you join us. Until next time, guys, stay safe out there on the water, in the woods deer hunting, customizing jigs, tying jigs, whatever it may be, and we'll see you right back here at Hills and Gills. Have you a great day.